The Ryder Cup is a sporting event that is founded on prestige rather than prize money.
As prideful as I can be, it's one of the great honors that any golfer could ever have bestowed on them, to be able to lead a team from the United States into international competition.
You probably can't get a more tension-filled atmosphere than the Ryder Cup. It is the toughest format in golf and probably the most loved format in golf.
If you've never been to a Ryder Cup, it's so crazy and wild, and the energy is unbelievable, and it's very, very loud. I mean, it's like playing golf in the middle of the World Soccer Championships.
It is an honor and a privilege to represent the United States of America as captain of the 2010 Ryder Cup team.
The first Ryder Cup was officially played in 1927 between America and Great Britain. This international event is staged every 2 years. Whilst golf is an individual sport, the Ryder Cup adopted a team play format.
This is my passion. This is what I play the game for, is for these team events. I just love it.
When you play match play versus medal play, in match play, you're playing an opponent a little bit more than medal play. But you still have to focus on playing the golf course.
The tournament is staged over 3 days and features 3 formats. 4-ball. 4-ball play is a match in which each member of a 2-man team plays their own ball. 4 balls are in play per hole, with each of the 4 players competing. The team whose player has the lowest score on the hole wins the hole. Foursomes. Foursomes play is a match where 2 golfers play together against 2 other golfers, and each team plays 1 ball. The golfers play alternate shots until the hole is played out. The team with the lower score wins the hole. Singles. Singles is a match in which one player competes against another player. A player wins the match when he's up by more holes than there are holes remaining to play. In 1979, after a period of American dominance of the event, the Great Britain team became known as Europe when they moved to include continental European players. They greatly improved the popularity of the event, which led to a more competitive competition. Tiger Woods first competed in the Ryder Cup in 1997, but unlike his PGA Tour success, he struggled to keep that winning feeling in the Ryder Cup.
I go out there with the same attitude, and that's just to win, period. I don't ever go into any tournament thinking that it'd be great to lose. You know, I think it would be asinine to think that way. And you guys know how competitive I am. And I go out there with the intent to go out there and win points for the U.S. team. And that's what I've done or tried to do since my first Ryder Cup in '97 at Valderrama.
He's tired of losing just like we all are. That's one thing about Tiger Woods is he does not like to lose.
In recent history, the Europeans have had the wood over the Americans.
Just like this.
Teamwork is a key ingredient for success.
We're very close as a unit, and that's one of Europe's strengths, if not Europe's greatest strength. Over these last wins that we've had, 4 out of the last 5, I think we've put it down to team spirit more than anything else.
The bidding process to host the Ryder Cup in the United States and Europe is much like the Olympic Games. In the lead-up to the announcement of the 2018 Ryder Cup, Europe's bid committee had 6 nations vying for the right to host the prestigious event.
We have 6 nations here today. I think that's pretty underscores the interest. It is one of the large golf tournaments that can geographically move. That's its advantage. That's one of the great things about the Ryder Cup, that it can move around, going to the golf fans of different nations, which we think is a great part of the Ryder Cup match and what it does for the European Tour, the PGAs of Europe and the PGA.